Hi, chat. We are back for another stream. How y'all doing today? It's good to see you all again. Let's see. Today is Monday because it's auto update day. It is August 16th of 2021, and Marsha's here. Also, Mr. Badger, thank you for the host and the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you are doing well on this fine Monday. Fuck Monday, says sarcastic Dante. Yeah, I'm on call this week, which is fun, I guess. And with my team, being on call basically means you get nothing done, which is interesting. 293C20, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Let me say hi to everyone who is here. JJMC was first again today. Good to see you. Color Marku, you were very close, but not quite. And then we got Marsha with all the bongos, of course. Indie Monkey, good to see you. Beldothis, hello, welcome back. Koniggeist, how's it going? D-Delsp says, bang bongo, you can't make me do anything, Anthony. I mean, yeah, exactly. Hello, good to see you. Sarcastic Dante, how's it going? Who else do we got? I think that's it. Is that it? We got Flotstrew. Hello. Oh no, is the music already stopped? No way. Oh, it's just a quiet part. Professional streamer setup. Yes, I have new equipment built off this. Got fancy new microphone. Got nicer looking camera. The keyboard camera is improved as well. I have a fancy headset. You know, we're getting it all set up. I can also zoom in. I don't have it hooked up to code or whatever like some streamers do, but I can also change where I'm zoomed, at least if I want to. And I also have a camera mount that I bought the other day. I have no fucking idea how it works because it's like 12. It came. It's like 12 pieces. There's no directions, and some of the pieces fit together and some of them don't. I was trying to put it together before stream, but I have no idea what I'm doing. So I'll have to read up on that. But the thought is, the camera's very 3/4 view right now, and I don't quite know whether that's how I want it to be permanently. But can you zoom out so we can see the feetsies? See how far out does it go? Oh no, that's in. We don't want that. This is as far out as it goes. So with this lens, I could get another lens, of course, but this will do for now. Zoom in all the way? Nah, I don't think you need to see my nose hairs. I think we're good. But anyway, today's auto update day, so we're gonna take a look at that first. I already logged into the AWS console. I guess before that, I don't think I did anything open source because we were literally streaming last night, and then after I stopped streaming, I went to bed, so. Or the mage says, are you wearing pants? I'm wearing shorts. Does that count? Basically pants. Oh yeah, I reverted this. Yeah, I guess that's the only thing I did. Yeah, if only it worked. So the problem is, and I realized this after we tried it, this function gets called every single time there's a message, so this is always going to be none. There's no looping in here, so this value can't get reset. So what would probably need to happen is the thing that calls getHandler, which I don't even know if there's a place where there's a loop that makes sense there. getHandler. Yeah, maybe it would work. Where's the loop though? Oh yeah, so here's the loop. So you would basically just need to store the previous message here, I guess. Somehow. I don't quite know how that would work though. And maybe the, maybe this is a good point that maybe this isn't a good idea and maybe we just shouldn't have this feature. But yeah. Boxer shorts? No, they're basketball shorts. Oh no, where are my notifications? There they are. K3PO Dev, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I guess you could also start with a fake command too instead of having none. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I could also store it in a database, but it seems like a lot of work and a lot of complexity for something that no one's going to use. It's fun working on it at least. Well, that's a good positive at least. Hey, what's up, Zithrius? Hello, hello. Welcome back. Is that the Pog or is that the other emote? Which emote is that? It's the Komodo hype. The original, the OG. All right, but yeah, since it's auto update day, we're gonna take a look at our dashboard. I only got a couple pull requests today, but that's because I didn't work on Pi upgrade last week, and that's usually what triggers most of the auto update PRs. So let's take a look at that. Where's CloudWatch? Oh, it's right up at the top, of course, because it's the one we click on all the time. There was one error earlier today in this dead letter alarm. I already attended to that. Basically, somebody pushed to a pull request and closed it and renamed the repository or something, like all in like a 3-second span or something like that. And pre-commit.ci was not happy with that. I do need to better handle races around renames and archives. I have a little to do to handle that better myself, because right now, anytime that happens, which is like once or twice a week, it sends me an email because the stuff doesn't get through. The keyboard looks super shiny. Is it the camera effect or did you just clean it? Nothing's changed about the keyboard. It's the same. Although I do have the old face cam is now handling the keyboard. Let's see if I can grab that photo. I didn't take a new photo because I didn't record last night because I'm going to record a video about my setup because I think we're going to stick with this for a while. Here we go. But basically, oh, it doesn't even show it in this photo. Basically, I took the old face cam, and the old face cam is now sitting on the top of this screen, way up here, way up there, and that's now feeding into this, and the old camera is over there. Oh yeah, the microphone. Let's see if we can fix that. So we can do this. There we go. Same deal, but you can see carpet now. We're flexible here. It's covered in gamer sweat. Oh no. Oh no. It looks so fancy, but then there's that plywood desk. It's not plywood. It's actually like really, it's really nice. It's solid. It's not plywood. I promise. It's thin though. Is that a server/NAS/mainframe next to the desk? This over here? This is my desktop. This is my computer. I guess you could say it's a mainframe/server, but no, it's not. It's not like a rack mount or anything. It is just my computer. Dunstable Ramsey says, "Hey man, just want to say thank you for running one of the friendliest places on Twitch. You're welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out in the stream. I mean, to be honest, I think chat is what makes the community. I mean, I do to some extent, but if you guys weren't fun to hang out with, I think that would, that would make the community less of a community, so to speak." Cytheria says, "Have you ever looked into Rust/Python or Rust plus Python?" I looked at what is it, Py3, Pyoxize, but also I haven't written enough Rust to try and do it myself. Ethan, who is frequently in chat, has spent a lot of time with that, so they would be a better person to ask about that sort of thing. But yeah, I have not myself. DDL says it's an ESX host, kind of. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? You're saying because it runs virtual machines? I mean, that's true, I guess. Crab noises, yeah. Crab Rave. Oh my god, Crab. I feel like, Crab Rave is like definitely a meme, but it's like the song is kind of catchy. Victor says, I'm trying to compete with Andy's Twitch chat terminal thing. Oh yeah? You don't have to compete. You can implement however you want. Oh, but you don't. Where's the Reamd? Where's the screenshots? Why aren't you watching your own repository? But cool. In Rust, I see. Did you check in your credentials? No. That's a good. That's a good start. It's a good start. Did you check them in and then delete them? Is the other question. Okay, you're good. You're good. It would be funny. It's either a really big computer or a miniature desk. It's a fairly large computer. Let me get the old Amazon link to the case. Let's see if I can find it. I think I bought it on Amazon. Yes, I did. Go. This is what the case is. Basically has a lot of space, and it's a dual compartment. So like you put your motherboard in the middle, and then you have all of your storage on the other side. I don't they show any internal photos. It's like kind of the whole point of this being so fucking big. But yeah, it's fairly large. It's like a standard ATX, but very, very big. I think I'm probably going to build another computer at some point. I think I'm probably not going to use such a large case next time. Partially because I want to fit it somewhere that's not here. It was also not this expensive when I bought it. The price has gone up for who knows what reason. Probably because it's been replaced by a better version of the same thing. But I don't know. I probably should build within a year or so, but because I think last time I built was 2018, like December of 2018, November of 2018. Oh, I guess I could just look at when I bought it, right? October of 2018. Oh yeah, I remember this because I was streaming. I had streamed for like 3 weeks, and then my computer just fucking died. I was like, well, I kind of want to keep streaming, so I'm gonna build another computer so I can continue. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, that's the case. It does have 12 RAM sticks. I only have 4. I have 4 8s. No. 4 16s. Yeah, 4 16s. What are the 2 white things around your screen? These? Those are lights so that I look better on camera. Here, I can show you what it looks like with them off. This is the mood lighting version of the stream, which I don't know. It gives a different light. I don't like it as much, so I go with the big, porn studio lights on. Oh, almost showed feet there. You almost got what you wanted, chat. Andy Monkey, hello. Oh, I answered your question, so of course hello. Chameleon, welcome to the stream. I just figured you'd else misspelled sex host. No Reamd, still in progress. It's all good. Hey, what's up? One line of me. Welcome back. I would screenshot the semi-working TUI, but not on Linux at the moment. Ah, that makes sense. So goddamn big. Tofu could sleep in it. Tofu's a long pupper. I don't think Tofu could sleep in that. Smith number 6 says that an M1 Abrams case. That thing is huge. I don't know what that means. Is that a thing that people know? Abrams case. What? Why do I just have tank? Oh, because M1 Abram is a tank, I guess. This is exactly what I expected, I guess. Girthy machine, yeah, indeed. Water cooler. There is the CPU cooler is a water cooler. So yes, but also no. Hey, what's up, Tuberum? Hello, hello. Cool storage crate. Yeah. Get this for 6 monitors. See, I'm more of an NVIDIA person. I know, like, that's blasphemy. I've just always been NVIDIA and Intel, and like I know how their stuff works, and I did builds. I built a budget machine that was AMD, but I don't know. I just this stupid brand loyalty, but that's what I end up doing. Edel says, I'm a big fan of fractal cases. I'm not familiar. Grysis, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Fractal computer case. Oh. These look nice. Oh yeah, my friend has one of these with the like cool looking front thing. Yeah, fancy. Hey, what's up, MSR? Hello, hello. Welcome back. Dresser drawer reveal. You want me to just pull out the drawers? Not really. You can't see this. Nothing really too much in there. This one we can't open all the way, but it has my soldering components. And this one back here has you also can't see because the microphone's in the way. This one has electronic stuff. Yeah, that's what's going on there. Need to buy Anthony a clapper to make the transition easier. So I was actually thinking of getting like a shitty IoT wall plug, and then I could send an HTTP request to turn them on and off. But I don't know. It's a lot of work. Hey, what's up, Pokeballs? Hello, hello. Is this beer lighting? Le Fin du Monde lighting? Wait, what? I still need a beer emote. Hey, what's up, Peaky Dicers? I like this new camera angle. Yeah, new camera, new microphone, new headset, new everything. But it's good to see you again. Welcome back. Hubert says there's copious amounts of alcohol in my laptop. Oh no. Oren says, how much would you charge for me to send a plushie, you sleep with it, and send it back to me? What a fucking weird request. Do you want a sample of bathwater with that too? I don't know, Orlin, what's your bid? Just roll tofu up like a seedling bag. Yes, I understand the tank thing now. Yeah, I was a little slow on the draw there. Fixer Jake, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. It's fracked? Wait, what? What does that mean? It has a microphone? What? That's a girthy desk? Yes. Soldering gear, yes, indeed, indeed. Maker says, get this case. What? What the fuck? Why are... There's some wild ass cases. You know, as weird as this is, it actually looks kind of cool. But at the same time, I feel like the gimmick would wear off very quickly. What were the other like gimmicky ones? This one's... What the fuck is going on here? Looks like a goddamn transformer. Definitely want a case called the Cougar. Conquer 2, all new ultimate gaming design. Anyway. TS80P is a Neato burrito soldering iron. I have just the cheapest fucking Radio Shack, like Radio Shack. Yeah, that fucking dates it. Are they still a company? Radio Shack. I still have a website. Is Radio Shack still in business in 2021? Huh. They got bought out. But yeah, I bought a Radio Shack soldering iron in 2010, I think. I don't use it very often, but every once in a while. $1. Are you all bidding? Oh my god. You could take that case in the bathtub. Yeah, the boat one. Von Dutchy, welcome back. Says spoke to a guy who has a similar AWS account compromise incident. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Give me 1 sec. Sorry about that, chat. I'm back now. Car dealership. I'm trying to buy a car, so there's been a lot of back and forth with waiting lists and junk like that. But anyway, I'm back. Hello. Good to see y'all. Mods are asleep, discuss Rust. Oh no. I miss Fry's Electronics. I actually never went to Fry's, but it sounded like a store that I really liked. Polymathic Man, oh my goodness, with the 1 year of subdom. Thank you for your continued support. You got a fancy new badge. Silly Buttons also resubscribing and getting a fancy new badge at 6 months. Bonk and Bongo, thank you, thank you. Yeah, speaking of Fry's, my favorite store in the world is Micro Center. Which, as far as I understand, Micro Center is basically the same idea as Fry's, but it's not, you know, not as many locations. Let's see. Yeah, there's, you know, only in these states. But there's one near me, and I fucking love this store. It's so good. But yeah. Superm says I would rewrite Python in Rust. I love the game Rust. I have actually played a bit of Rust game. But back when I played it, it was a completely different game. I mean, it wasn't completely different, but like, I played it back when the bears were bright red. That's how far back Rust and I played. Back then, it was like super buggy, but it was kind of fun. It was basically, you know, world building and team roleplay, and there wasn't the like gambling aspect, which I think is what most people do now, but it was kind of fun. Hey, what's up, Cranpiel? Hello. Mods are not asleep, no rest allowed, says Shaz. Hey, Shaz, how you doing? Micro Center greater than Fry's? I don't know. I've never been to Fry's. But But I, not sponsored, really like microsigner. Fix Jake says, I have an EFW dealerships trying to get me to trade in my car because they don't make it anymore, and it's 6-speed. I would only lose about 1K on it after 2 years of ownership. Damn. Well, the thing is, the used car market is nuts right now. Partially because of pandemic, but also because of parts shortages and a bunch of other stuff. Used cars are like hella expensive. Like there are a bunch of there's a bunch of cars that are way over MSRP, just because they can't make cars fast enough. But yeah, it's the way things go. Wish there were more comment. Everyone loves them, but the nearest one is 7 hours away. Oh man, bummer. Twitch Prime Bot, welcome to the stream. Are you gonna Twitch Prime sub? Twitch Prime Bot. Twitch Prime Bot 33. That doesn't sound like a sus username at all. Yo, Anthony, do you smoke weed? I'm so high right now. I have tried many times to smoke weed, but I have yet to get high, which I don't understand why that is. But yeah, Matco, thank you for the follow. Welcome. And Jordan and True and Juice can attest to this, because I was at Jordan's place and we're all sitting around vaping and didn't do shit to me. Did not do shit. G-Spox here was like, are you okay? And I was like, I don't feel anything. I'm just gonna keep doing this until I can't anymore. And nothing ever happened, and then we just went to bed. But oh well. Self-Help Hub says, what are you coding, if I may ask? All right, we haven't actually started doing anything yet. We're 30 minutes in. Why do I have another email? Oh yeah, that one. Right, so we're looking at CloudWatch, and we usually look over this dashboard. This is kind of a weekly thing that we do, which is to check out how ye old auto update went today. And pretty quiet today, to be honest. Very quiet. And this is probably because I didn't upgrade by upgrade. And I actually only scaled up at the end. You can see that the slope of this here levels out a bit here, probably because there's a tighter chunk of upgrades in here. This might even be my repos. Self-Help Hub, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Oh, we have 3 in the dead letter. We'll have to fix that. Hey, thank you for the bits, Self-Help Hub. Appreciate that. Yeah, we'll have to look at the dead letter. Probably the same problems that we usually see, which is either renames, archives, or or shadow ban users. That's the other one. Tubert says, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? All of it. All of the wood. Or did you just try and get me to say wood? Is that what's going on? If there were a micro center near me, I'd visit it to de-stress just staring at hardware. Oh yeah, I mean, sometimes I would go there just to like look at hardware and like not even buy anything, which sounds kind of creepy, but yeah. Meko says, I dual booted my PC with Ubuntu. Any tips to learn the terminal and any resources? I mean, I've been meaning to make a terminal basics video, but I find, at least when I was learning the terminal, it was mostly like you learn CD, LS, and like with those two, you can do most things in the term. You can like kind of move around, and then from there you start learning more and more commands and get better at various things. I have a bunch of command line videos about specific commands, but not about basics and that sort of stuff. But I don't have any specific resources. Sorry. The human bong. Perhaps. Some people have a high tolerance or just don't feel it. Yeah, perhaps. Perhaps that's me. Linkless says, do you use Windows plus a Linux VM as your daily driver, or is this set up strictly for Twitch? Yeah, this is what I do normally. Oh no. What happened here? Wow, we got an actual stack trace in here. I don't think I've seen this before. Huh. Well, FTS is a little bit buggy. I didn't think this printed to the output. This actually might just be a bug in AIO SQLite. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, I use this setup on my other computers. I even try and use this at work, but at work it's macOS host. Picture Jake says, first time I got high was 8th grade, and I ate frozen fish sticks and then passed out. Nice. Plot twist, nobody gave Anthony the real stuff because of the baby face. We were all sharing the same pen, and unless everyone else was faking it, they were all pretty blazed. But yeah. Bad Spike is ripped? Yes. I spoke with RKJ about this, and yeah. My suggestion here actually doesn't work because Ansible then tries to pull stuff down at runtime. But RKJ just decided, like, I'm probably not going to use this thing anymore and delete it. Like, CentOS is dead. But yeah, so that's why that big spike's not there. But also, there was no, very few updates happened today. So if we look at runs instead, yeah, like usually in this period, there's still a fair number of runs. Actually, we're getting pretty constant run throughput. So maybe if we put that at 1 minute instead, it maybe will be less. Okay, it's a little spotty now, but still, you know, this period from 1620. No, it's not in UTC. Anyway, somewhere in here is the auto update chunk. And yeah, the worst queue was 90 seconds, which is pretty good. What is this up here? Failure. Must be a timeout. Must be a timeout. But yeah, did fairly well. Or the mage says, say code of conduct for Vim. Are you just trying to get me to say cock? Is that what you want, Orlando Mage? Welcome. As a welcome addition, you learned tab. Wait, what? Confuse. My name is Kobe, says I subscribed to your YouTube after stumbling on your streams a while, and I must say, your Anthony Explains series is just awesome. Thank you for creating it. Yeah, no problem. A lot of the content that comes from it is people asking questions in chat, and I, answer them in chat, but also re-record them for YouTube, and get that happening there. So I'm glad you enjoy them, and I enjoy making them. Explains drop table. I don't think you're going to be able to inject. So it's not actually a SQL injection vulnerability. I think it's a bug in how this library handles full text search. Or how full text search works in general. Like, I think if you do this, yeah, you'll also get a similar bug. It might also just be that full text search is buggy. Like, it's supposed to do a text search. Like, I don't know why it's treating this as code, but anyway. Anywho, here comes SQL injection. Good luck. Feel free. We'll make a database backup just in case, but have fun. Go for it. For clarification, we did not cook the fish sticks. Oh no. That's not good. Amazing what happens when you get ill/lose power for 5 out of 7 days in a week. Yeah. Linkless says, do you put the computer to sleep with VMs running or leave it always on? My VMs tend to crash when I do that. Slow downs my adoption of Linux. I shut everything down when I turn my computer off when I'm done. I have SSDs, so it boots pretty quickly. It's not like a huge deal. Like here, I can show you booting a similar VM. And takes a couple seconds, but it's not too bad. The first thing you learn in Linux shell is tab. Well, let me tell you, it took me 4 or 5 years before I learned that you could tab complete stuff in a shell. So I was very late to that game. And yes, that password is bad password, so I don't care that you can see it on the keyboard cam. It's intentionally bad password. But yeah, the boot time's fairly reasonable, so I don't really care to turn off and on my computer. I'm clicking on this so that the next time I start my VM, it doesn't repopulate this one. So that's why I opened that and just click that. But yeah, I don't put my computer to sleep. I also don't do Hibernate because Hibernate puts a 64 gig core file on my SSDs, and it's kind of silly to do that, so I just don't. But yeah. This is so slow. How can you live like this? I mean, that was me. But I also type fast enough, so it wasn't like a huge deal. Did you potato-based backup? Yeah, I mean, that's what I did here. The slow dev says, hey man, I bought the keyboard. Let's wait to deliver. Since I'm from Brazil, it would take 10 days to arrive. That's actually not bad for shipping, but cool. Hopefully you like it. Me hacking Anthony's VM, yeah. Nobody tells you about the fucking tab. Oh yeah, it's for sure. I mean, no one taught me how to use the terminal. I just started trying it one day, and eventually somebody sat behind me at work and was like, why the fuck are you typing all those commands out? At least I knew the arrow keys. That's another one that no one tells you is the arrow keys. At least I was like pressing up and getting to stuff to retype stuff, but like it took someone behind me being like, what the fuck are you doing? Just press the tab key. And I was like, what? Tab key? What does that do? But I had used auto completion in IDEs. Like I'd spent a lot of time in Visual Studio and IntelliJ. But I just never really thought that, oh, you can do that in terminals too. But yeah. I'd teach my interns tab completion, and our new hires that started today have never used Linux or Mac OS. And their laptops or MacBooks, this is going to be interesting. Oh no. I still remember some of my old work things that I had SH into didn't support tab completion or up, down, left, right arrow key navigation or using backspace to delete. It was type eraser in hard mode with command line. Oh man. Oracle DB still does not support any of the basic read line functionality. And in school, that was all, so I don't know. The university had like some crazy deal with both Red Hat and Oracle where all of our machines ran like RHEL 4, which was ancient even then, and we had Oracle DB for all of our database classes. And holy shit, I'm not a fan of Oracle DB. One, because like, I mean, maybe it's a rock solid production database, but it is not user friendly at all. Like it doesn't have auto increment, it doesn't have a good REPL, like it doesn't have like a whole bunch of things that you would want from your first database engine. And I had already used MySQL before that, and so I was like, bruh, can we just use a database engine that doesn't suck? Can we just like MySQL is like pretty nice. Can we just use it? It's free. They're like, no, we paid for Oracle, so Oracle is what we're gonna use. And yeah. But I did learn about RL wrap as part of that. So you can kind of make Oracle suck a little less by, well, what I ended up doing was what I ended up doing is basically going into a directory and doing touch from where select as, I don't know, essentially putting all of the SQL keywords as files so that I could tab complete them, and then like whatever my table name is, so like users, customers, products, or whatever, just so I could use RL wrap, whatever the ODB or whatever the fuck it was, and have some amount of tab completion. But I always looked really silly when I would ls afterwards and be like, this is embarrassing, but at least it works. I'm sure there's some way to like feed words into RL wrap, but I didn't know at the time. Let's see. Yeah, this is the option that I used. Complete file names. Oh. I guess that's what I would have wanted. Oh well, I didn't know. But my workaround worked fine, so. Oracle doesn't have limit? Oh my god. Set-VI and escape is great also. Yeah, I don't like VI mode, but some people do. We all have had a guardian angel behind our back. That was like, why the fuck are you typing all that shit? Yeah, exactly. Not bad, but when you buy online, you can't think of anything else. Yeah. Makes sense. Hey, what's up, Pick Me? Hello. Is anyone a fan of Oracle, says Koros? I don't know. I have heard that their new cloud offering is actually pretty good. Like, from a price perspective, it beats out Amazon and Azure and GCP. But it's also Oracle Cloud. Do you really want to be using Oracle Cloud? Shez says, so about this week's puzzle, on a scale from 1 to 10, how difficult was it? Just gauging, like, a junior dev should be able to figure it out pretty easily. I don't know. I haven't done it myself yet. So my guess is that it would probably be, like, I think given no, like, I would expect it to take like a week for somebody who has no experience in this, but knows stuff about programming. Maybe like a week and a half. But I don't know, with enough resources, enough time spent on it, like if you knew something about Python packaging, it would probably be a little bit shorter. But yeah, I don't know. I would probably put it at like a 6 or a 7 out of 10. But it's not like it's hard. It's just like there are a lot of things to learn. At least they told you the truth. I had a constant showing that Oracle is the best fucking thing since sliced bread. Yeah. I'm glad they were at least like, yeah, no, we're contractually obligated because we spent a bunch of money without doing our research. Like they knew they fucked up, but yeah. In my job, we're an Oracle shop, not willingly, but that's the point. Businesses like them, but devs suffer with them. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Konik? Hello. Good to see you again. Did I say hi to Ikmi? If I didn't, hello again, Ikmi. I think I said hi either here or here. If I didn't, my bad. Anything beats out GCP, let's be real here. Yeah. Hey, what's up, ASDFG? Who says, you are a cat but is shy. What? Lef says, what is your opinion on poetry and package management in Python? For me, poetry is overkill. I don't bother with it. I just use basic setup tools and it works well enough for me. And if I'm writing applications, I'll use requirements files. But it's, poetry is solid software. It's decent. It makes things, it works. Gets the job done. I don't use it personally though. The last time I tried to use poetry, I ran into like 4 bugs in the quick start tutorial and I was like, never mind. Never mind. I'm not doing this. Like if you can't get through a quick start utility without a bunch of things breaking, it doesn't really bode well for the rest. Like I tend to do some weird stuff with packaging, and if I can't get basic stuff working, yeah. Every release has a bug that breaks my workflow. Yeah, that'll happen too. Yurm says 1 a.m. again, time to head out. Good night, y'all. Well, thank you for stopping by, Yurm. It's always good to see you. Okay. So, I mean, the auto update seemed fine today. Let's look at those dead letter and see what's up with those. And then I should fill up my water. I'm a little bit early to fill up my water. I'm gonna go fill up my water. I'll be right back, and then we'll look at these dead letters. So I'll see you in a sec. All right. Hello, hello. Oh, Shaz is heading out. Well, thank you for stopping by. Gonna go try and write some of the tests for the puzzle. Have a good rest of the stream. If I missed the rest, sounds good. Sounds good. Thank you for stopping by. Silly Buttons is converting things back to setup.cfg. Nice. Comments to text exporter and poetry is fucking broken. That doesn't surprise me. So I have a fancy stack of seds that fixes it. Oh no. Okay, show water. Here you go. There's the water. It exists. I promise. Okay, let's look at this dead letter. See what happened here. Bum, bum, bum. We got 3 of them. Torrent Leech X. That sounds sketch. Does this user exist? They do. But does this exist? Wait, I thought we wrote code that fixed this already. I thought, yeah, we wrote code that handled this. That's weird. Okay, well that's one of them. We'll have to figure that out. 0DDS. It doesn't exist. Okay, so this is probably a shadow band user. We can actually look at them still though, I think. Assuming they're shadow band. Okay, so they are shadow band. But they still exist. Jesus. Hey, what's up, Shoddy? Yeah, you're right. It could be Wadka. I demanded pH strip. I actually don't have my pH testers. I used to have a bunch of them, but I don't have them anymore. But yeah. How you doing, Shoddy? Good to see you. Let's see what they tried to do. Looks like they never figured out how to get this working. I like how their repost is called Sads. Rip. Oh, god damn it. I guess I have to reopen my support issue with GitHub. My tickets. Oh no, they've got the sats. Yeah, right. Doing great, just chilling. Glad to be out of work for the day. Oh, nice, nice. Can I reopen? I can. I am seeing more webhooks from another disabled user. Did this actually get fixed? The user in question is this. The install ID is Hey, Eagle PT. Thank you for the resub at 5 months. It's good to see you again, and thank you for your continued support. Pre-commit.ci. Ah, grumble, grumble. Oh, the music stopped. We will restart that. Yeah, kind of annoying. Last time this happened with a user called Last Time. But my guess is this other dead letter entry should also be from Sarah DDS. So we can purge these two. We should figure out how to fix this one and requeue everything. And for that, so we're actually gonna write some code. Which will be cool. We'll look at this in a second too. For that, we gotta look at CloudWatch and find the logs for that. Log groups, auto updater. Should just be at the end, right? 404, 403. Oh, did they just change the status code? They changed the status code. God damn it. Because we have code somewhere in here. Yeah. We already have code for DMCA skips. Is that not what this is? Is this a different skip? Terms of service. I guess that's different? But 403 is very generic. Hmm. Hmm. Guess we'll make another support issue then. Da, da, da. Where's the Hello, I am the author of the pre-commit.ci application, and I'm running into an application error when interacting with a repository that was taken down for terms of service violations. In the past, these interactions have given a consistent HTTP 451 status code, but now seem to be giving a more generic HTTP 403. Is there a good way to differentiate these such that I can gracefully handle this specific error? Or is it a bug that these are no longer giving the status code 451, which I would prefer? One sample repository is this one. Thanks. I suppose DMCA is a specific thing, whereas that's the staff taking it down. Yeah, but it would be nice if it was not a 403. Hey, what's up, Negative IQ viewer? Hello, hello. So much text, I don't see a double dash yet. Oh, we got one. We got one. Hey, what's up, James Stu? Hello, hello. Were you seeing 403? I always see a 200. Oh, I guess I could put my logs in there too. Here. Except the traceback's like upside down. Not that they care. But yeah. So I guess maybe we won't write code for that because I don't think 403 can be rate limit or all sorts of other shit too, right? So HP GitHub API v3 errors. Maybe you should make your code more resilient to these errors. Well, I mean, I want to, but I also don't want to just 403 everything. And if their error codes are not consistent, then that's kind of shitty. Troubleshooting. Auth errors. There's a page somewhere that just lists the errors. If I put 403, 422 in quotes, will it show up? Client errors, here we go. 400, 400, 422. I don't think they say anything about... Yeah, okay, so I get a 403 for rate limit. Yeah. Like, not a very consistent... Is this how you capitalize curl? It just looks weird. Seems like it is all lowercase to me. Yeah, you'll also get it for invalid authentication. Yeah, like I don't want to conflate a authentication error with a with a user's repo has been banned error. So, no, I don't know. Do you check for 403 elsewhere? No, but 403 is something that I want to be able to retry on. And if I do nothing, it'll auto retry. So anything that I want to retry and I just leave unhandled. But also, Jay Carey, how you doing? Good to see you again. Hello, hello. James 2 says, no joke, it's fun to learn Python, but since 1 week, I try to fix a problem and I can't solve it. Already uninstalled VS Code, trying PyCharm, and the problem is still there. What's the issue? Oh, PyWin32. Okay, that makes sense. No auth error equals 403. Well, they're giving me a 403 for a different reason, and I know the reason. This is the reason that they're giving a 403, but they should not be giving me the same error code as an authentication error because I can't differentiate the two. Without, I guess I could look at the strings in the response, but like, I'd rather them send 451, which they do in other cases. But let's see, where's the 4XX codes? Yeah, like, let's see. What would be an okay one? Like, I think this would be a fine status code to use as well. But, oh well. Who fucking knows? We'll see what GitHub's report says about that. Okay, that one got reopened. This is the new issue. Cool. 419 makes the most sense. Wait, where did that go? Page expired. Not quite. 218. This is fine. Oh, these are unofficial codes. I see. 420. Nice. Yeah, 420 would be a good one. Yeah. Yeah, so the annoying thing about Pi-Win32, and I'm not quite sure what you're trying to do with it, is you have to have a very specific version because building it from source sucks. Oh, I could use the new the new simple URL. It should work. It should work for any version of Python you install, though, it looks like. It's like, I hope you don't have something older than 3.5 and probably don't want the 3.10 release candidate. And as long as you're not using Python 2, it should be fine. Don't use the Windows Store Python. That's probably the Windows Store Python. That's probably the problem. But yeah, Pi-Win32 is a real pain in the ass. Weird thing is that Win32 GUI works, but it's shown with green lines under it, which means unresolved import. Oh, that probably just means that your text editor doesn't know about your environment. You probably need to just switch the interpreter that it uses. That would be my guess. Or do what Silly Button suggests. Okay, I guess there's not really too much to do here other than I'm gonna purge that user. And I wonder if this other user has any other repos that are configured with pre-commit.ci. They probably do. They probably just enabled everything. And I don't have a way. It's so stupid. I don't have a way to ban individual repositories. Yeah, they just set it up for every repo. So I don't have a way to turn off just this repo. So like I can ban the whole account, which I don't want to do because like everything else is probably fine. But yeah, it's just kind of annoying. Hey, what's up, Knowledge? I don't know why anything from the MS store would be malformed. No, it's just like it's basically the same problem that what is it called? Snap? It's the same problem as Snap, where they try and create a sandboxed execution environment, and it just doesn't gel nicely with how anything else works. And like the sandbox is always like a leaky abstraction, and you really want full access in some cases, and it's just a pain in the ass. Why? I still recommend the exe installers for Python on Windows over the store Pythons. The store Pythons promise to be really nice, but then in practice they're kind of shit. Fluffy Floofy says, what editor is that? It is my own editor. Editor. It is called Babby. I wrote it from scratch. It's pretty cool. I don't know. I like it. And I'm using VS Code's dark theme with it, which is why the coloring may be familiar. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna ban that user. We're not gonna ban this user. Or we're gonna purge the user. They might come back later, but we're gonna do it the annoying way. Oh yeah, how many installs are we up to? 489. Wow. It's getting up there. Scan an account name. Sarah DDS. Search. And spend it false should be true. But I am just going to delete them. And that'll avoid them showing up in the future. Okay. And then we're just gonna purge this queue. And I will probably have that same repo next week as well. Unless GitHub fixes this and sends 451, which would be nice. But we'll see. Make that 490. Nice, nice. Thank you, Fluffy Floofies. Now it says, I tried figuring out MSI installers a few weeks ago. It's not easy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, those are a little messy. Especially automating them. DDL says, I feel like one of your next projects needs to be an admin dashboard for pre-commit to deal with these kinds of things easier than messing with DynamoDB. Yeah, that would maybe be nice. The thing that I always kind of dread about admin dashboards is getting the authentication parts wrong or the security wrong. Whereas, like, I know there's you know, I'd rather lean on someone else's security. Then again, fat fingering in the AWS dashboard is maybe scarier. I don't know. Lechosa, hello. Welcome. And Pseudomaze, welcome to the stream. Have you tried Act or GitHub CLI for running workflows locally? I don't know what Act is. I have played with the GitHub CLI. I don't really like it. I'd rather just use vanilla tools. But I have tried it. What is Act? Is it similar to like Hub and CLI and what is their other? They've made like 3 of these things now, and they like are hyped up for a while and then they die off. GitHub goes through this cycle of like, oh yeah, command lines are the new thing, and then they're like, oh yeah, GitHub's desktop app is the new thing, and then like no one uses them after a while. Well, some people do, but like they're definitely hype bubbles. How's it going, Sheldred? Welcome back. GitHub command line for running workflows. Is that like running GitHub Actions? GitHub. It's fucking ungoogleable. Can you send me a link? Cause like, there's literally no way that I could just like Google Act. GitHub Act maybe? No, that tab completed is something else. Oh, it's just something else. No, it's just someone's third-party thing. Yeah, I've heard about this. It's not perfect though. It depends on like emulating how GitHub Actions works. Like it's not like pull down an image from GitHub and run it, which would be nice. Yeah, like they've invented their own simulation of how GitHub works. So it's not perfect. Google search for the, yeah, exactly. Okay, well, there's not too much we can do about this, so can I share the link? Yeah, of course. I mean, I just found it though, so yeah, it's a programming stream, so links are a common way to share stuff, so I don't filter them in chat because that's silly. And people have mostly not abused it yet, so I guess we'll continue to trust people for now. Okay, so the thing I want to work on today is adding more programming languages to the runner image. Oh, I guess we should look at whatever this is first. Probably the same GitLab thing. Yeah. I disagree. You're running in an unsupported way where you've changed the internals of the cache. If you're redirecting the cache location, it's on you to make sure that continues to work. I wouldn't expect Windows. For example, if I went into System32 and deleted a random DLL, I wouldn't expect anything to work. Wanty apps, welcome to the stream. I stopped using GHT because they don't officially support Linux, despite their fork being maintained by one that does. What is GHT? I don't know what GHT is. Oh, cool. YouTube link. I won't be able to click on the YouTube links during stream because otherwise my video will get claimed. I don't want to do that. This link is the best. This better be cat. Why is this? Why have you made sexy link? Why? Why? Why have you done this? What the fuck? So the person on the phone told me that they would send me an email, and they have not sent me an email. So I'm gonna have to call them again. I fucking hate talking on the phone. Fucking hate talking on the phone. The Fart Sex Haver 100. What? Interesting name. I'm surprised that's within the bounds of TOS. GHT is GitHub Desktop. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Song with Lang. Also, holy heck, you're gonna break your neck looking up like that? Not that high up. It looks high, but it's not. Like, it's not like I'm doing this. Like, it's like right here, fairish. Oh, it's not too terrible. Does that mean PhD is Pornhub Desktop? Yeah, 100%. 100%. Okay, so the first thing that we could do is set up .NET. Or I could just wait and let RKJ do it. Which might be easier. R should be good. I can just tell them to work on it. Okay, I now have a way for languages to not impact the scaling time. The TLDR, maybe I should just document it. The TLDR is a language must be exactly 2 instructions. An env line, which sets up the environment variables for that language, immediately followed by a run line, which does echo lang. It's currently a single example of this for Swift. I'll be porting some of the other languages to be deferred in this way as well to make scaling even faster. Let me know if you'd like some help with getting our set up in this way. Oh, also the run and should install everything into opt thing and basically use that as a prefix environment. Cool. Open the stream, heard my name. Yes. I was talking about this, which now we can finish if you would like to work on this again. But yeah. Can't stay long. It's all good. It's good to see you. Is this Pop OS? No. This is Ubuntu. If you do Bang OS, you can learn more about my setup. I didn't see a single double dash in all of that. Huh. Surprise. Yeah. Okay, so I think there's kind of two things we can do today. One is to make Rust and Go deferred. Basically to move this down here and this down here as well. And we could also add other languages. I think adding other languages is probably, I kind of want to do both of them. But for example, we could add conda support, or yeah, I guess that's the only one that's open. I don't know anything about conda. But yeah, maybe we could do something there. Are there any changes needed for the new refactor or just a test or two? Yeah, I'll just document it. Reamd. Contributing new languages. To add a additional languages used to impact the scaling time of pre-commit.ci, but are now factored in a way that they can be lazily loaded. Damn it. Oh god, what have I done? Thank you for the bit, silly buttons. Lazily loaded. This requires special care in the Docker file to make sure those languages are done function correctly. Add a new language, or I guess a language consists of a few things. A single env instruction, which sets up the variables for running that language. A single run instruction, which installs the language into opt/lang. The run instruction must also contain echo lang such that the lazy loading machinery can identify where the language is. An example of this, well, an example language is already created, or Swift is one example language that is set up in this way. Additional languages used to impact the scaling time of pre-commit.ci, but are now factored in a way that they can be lazily loaded. This requires special care in the Docker file. Probably capitalized. Much as I hate the shift key. Dicker file. We're already in insert mode. To make sure those languages function correctly, a language consists of a few things: a single env instruction which sets up the environment, variables for running that language, a single run instruction which installs the language into opt-lang. The run instruction must also contain echo lang lang such that the lazy loading machinery can identify where the language is. I guess I should also say the value of lang must match the language field for pre-commit. Yeah, seems good. I've been free for a while, I see. Hey, what's up, Binary? Hello, hello. Knowledge says, I look forward to Bang OS being a thing. Silly pittance. But yeah, for those of you that don't know, if you gift a number of bits that ends in 51, I will then do that number of minutes of Vim. And it actually changes the symlink of my text editor to force me to use Vim. But yeah. And Barnier, good to see you again. I think I already said hi, but if I didn't say hi, I have now said hi again. Welcome back, good to see you. Is this done using Docker multi-stage builds? It is not. Multi-stage builds doesn't actually help this problem at all. Do I still have my diagram? If I still have my diagram. Yes, I do. Okay. So the way this works, I gotta take off my headset for a bit. My ears are getting sweaty. The way this works is I have a Docker image, and the Docker image is based on a base image. So in this case, it's Ubuntu Focal. And then I have a bunch of layers which install particular programming languages, and that's like Python, Ruby, JavaScript, etc., Go, Rust, etc. And then I have a special marker in my Docker file. I guess I should also mention that in the reamd. After the here's the what is it? End minimal. After the end minimal. Let's just do a few things after the echo and minimal. Single quotes. Okay, so there's this special little marker which shows up as a particular layer inside the Docker file. And any layers after that are treated as languages if they have a line that looks like this. It's a little bit fiddly because Docker isn't really designed for what I'm doing here. But basically how it works at runtime is if we build this mega image, which might be multiple gigabytes, and then I find the layer that corresponds to this end minimal layer. I tag that as a minimal layer. And then I have basically two images that are, the full image contains the minimal image, but we don't actually we never really pull the full image. We're only ever pulling this minimal image, but there are layers that, represent file system state. And the other component of this is interacting from the server side, is interacting with the Docker API. And what it does is it inspects this image information. So the registry tells us about all this image information. Then it pulls the minimal image. So that doesn't really change from what happened before. But since it inspected the registry metadata, it can now pull down each of these individual layers separately. And so if I need, if I don't need Swift, I still just have my minimal image. But if I need to pull in Swift, I will download the Swift layer. I will figure out the environment variables from parsing the env instruction, and then I will extract that one image layer to a shared directory, and I will mount that shared directory to opt/language name. So I'm abusing a few assumptions here to make things go fast. The first assumption is that a language can fit into a single directory, which is fairly good assumption, because you can just make a prefix directory. The second assumption is that you can install it in one instruction, which you can just chain ands together forever. So that should be a fairly good assumption. And the third is that you can specify all of the environment variables necessary to run it in one instruction as well. So, path prefixing, LD library path prefixing, other environment variables you might need as well. And then the runner pulls down the minimal image, the worker pulls down the individual language layers and knows all of the image history and the environment variables to be able to build the final environment. And then at runtime, it computes the mounts for those languages, computes --m for any of the environment variables, and then runs the image. And that's how it works. I plan to I don't know. I think this is I don't think anyone else has done this, or maybe they have, but they just haven't written about it or advertised that this is a possibility. But I think I don't know, this could make a good talk. I think maybe something like that. RJ says, not sure if this is suitable for an explains video, but I was wondering if you have any advice for interviewing new devs. Does this mean you are the interviewer and you are interviewing people, or you are a new dev and you are trying to get a job? Either of those two things could be pretty different. Which one? Binary says it wouldn't be hello hello if you didn't say it twice. Oh no. I guess I did say it twice then. Mecca says, my Ubuntu for some reason has ultra low Wi-Fi. Does anyone know why? No idea. Thanks for the explanation. That's clever. Yeah, it works really well. Jeropa says, seems like a really good setup. Yeah, thanks. It works. That's all I really care. Whisper says, wouldn't this make it so only you can maintain it because you know all the ins and outs of the approach? I mean, anyone can follow the directions of setting up something like this. And I am the only person that maintains the backend, so it doesn't really matter. And you can use the full image if you want. That's kind of the one of the main points of this design is I wanted it to still work if you were using it normally. So you would still pull in, you can still run the same image that CI does. It just is a little bit different behind the scenes. But yeah. Do you use Ubuntu as your main operating system? No. I am running Windows. Bang OS. Oh my god, this chat bug is really, really annoying. As the interviewer. Okay, so you are interviewing junior devs, basically. So, yeah, this is kind of, I don't know, it's tricky to do this in a way, well, it's tricky to do this in a nice way, I find. And to have a consistent experience across all of your interviewers. But basically when I'm interviewing somebody and I know that they haven't done this before, they're new to software engineering or new to interviewing or that sort of stuff, you tend to spend a little bit more time nudging them in the right direction, or giving them advice about the right things to say, and that stuff is super fucking awkward. And I made all these mistakes when I was interviewing for the first time too. I asked all the wrong questions and approached things completely weird ways and said some assuming stuff, and I was not a good candidate at the beginning. But I think the at least this is what we try and do, or what we try to do at Lyft and Yelp, which is, and I don't know too much about Stripe's interview process yet because I'm just now getting spun up on interviewing, which is, it's kind of funny. Through unrelated unfortunate circumstances, I've missed 2 weeks in a row of interviews. Because 1 week I was sick, and then last week my power was out. But anyway, the philosophy that I want to get at is that you want to make the person feel welcome, and that they, that you want the interview to be fun for them, even if they don't do well. And that can be really difficult if they do really poorly. But you want to find ways to, like, make them feel like they weren't just complete fuck ups, basically. And that can be tricky, and we different ways of approaching that at Yelp and Lyft. Like, some of it was just like, you get to a point where, like, they aren't going to be able to solve the problem, and so you instead, like, spend more time to walk them through how you could think about it, or like other things that they could try, or like maybe we'll move to something else, or like ask them to talk about a project or distract from that, or other techniques like that. I actually haven't interviewed juniors in a really long time, which, for better or worse, like, means I avoid a lot of these awkward situations. And then again, some senior devs are shitty at this too, so sometimes you have to handhold them also. But yeah, I don't know. It's subtle, and it's awkward, and it's definitely. I was super nervous the first time I interviewed people, so I totally understand the, like, apprehension there. But also they're gonna be fucking nervous too. So whatever you can do to, like, break the ice, make them feel at home, like, yeah, that's kind of what I try and do. And I think one good strategy, or one that I've seen that works the best, is you try and get them to start talking about themselves. So, like, whenever I would start an interview, I this is a good time, blah blah, whatever. Tell me about yourself. What do you work on? What are you excited on about? What projects have you worked on? That sort of stuff. That portion of the interview, I don't give a shit what they say. It's mostly to just, like, set the tone, make sure that they're, calm down, ready to, talk about something they're comfortable about, and, not be so scatterbrained and nervous and scared. But yeah, I guess that's my strategy. I don't know how it works for everyone else, though. Janelle says, my company all of a sudden decided that I should be interviewing senior level candidates. We don't have packets of any kind, so I feel strange about that. Weird. You don't have any, like, sort of prepped questions or guidelines or other stuff like that? I guess I'm just too used to working at big companies now, which is unfortunate, but yeah. Virtual Paracosm says, wow, your new setup sounds amazing. It's like a podcast type beat. Yeah, I've got a brand new microphone. Should be a lot nicer, but yeah. Joseph says, I'm taking notes. Cool. Kung Fu Me says, tell me about yourself. Worst fucking question ever. Oh yeah, it's a terrible question. That's why I don't, like, retrieve any value from the responses that I get from it. And I usually just try and, get them to talk, like, make them comfortable. And the other thing is, some candidates will try and, like, start babbling on forever, and so you also have to be good about cutting people off nicely. Because it's easy for people to go off the rails and spend like a half an hour just blabbing about themselves. In some interviews, that is the appropriate thing that you should do as a candidate. Like, if it's a technical interview and you're doing a technical design, don't waste time on yourself. Like, have like a short 2 or 3 sentence version of talk about yourself. But if it's a behavioral interview, or like a manager interview, or something where, like, they're looking for experience, or like talking about stuff that you've worked on, like, that is absolutely a place where you should take those 2 to 3 sentences and spread them out to being a 5 to 10 minute discussion instead. And having prepared versions of both of those answers is a good way to just be a lot more confident and, like, have a good starting point in an interview. Because people are always going to ask both of those. Like, without a doubt, you're going to get asked those questions, and sometimes they matter, sometimes they don't. But yeah. Should add a blue command. Yeah, there is a blue thing. There's also a blue balls command, which does the same thing because lols. But yeah, hopefully that answers your question, 12 Pool, and welcome to the stream. Linkless says, idea for an interview question. What is the worst question you've been asked in an interview? And backfire if the candidate says this one. I mean, certainly. What's the worst question I've been asked in an interview? I guess the one that made me the most uncomfortable. I mean, I had a good answer to it, but it was just like a really awkward thing to talk about. I forget what company this was at, but they asked like, what was the situation where you recognized that diversity was not being considered in something or another? Or like you thought that somebody was acting in a manner based on prejudices. Something like that jammed together. And I mean, fortunately, I had like a great example of this because that very much happened with one of my managers and one of my teammates at one of the companies I worked at. So I had a very thorough and good answer for like how I, as a technical leader on the team, approached like trying to talk the manager down and trying to give this individual opportunity such that they could succeed, despite the manager not giving them the opportunity to succeed. But yeah, like that was probably like the most awkward question to talk about, but I also like had a good prepared answer for it. But yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of weird stuff that gets asked. Another one that I don't like talking about is like and this happens as soon as you're senior, you get this question all the time, which is like, describe a time where you had a conflict with another engineer and how you resolved that conflict. Fortunately, I have a bunch of answers for that one. For better or worse. But like, oh, I hate answering that. I hate that so much. Mirnimini says, tell me about yourself. I like to eat and live and live indoors and having stuff, so I would like a job here. Yeah. Well, I mean, the tell me about yourself is more like, tell me like projects you've worked on, what sort of technology you're interested. Like, tell me the technical side of yourself. Like, not, what's your favorite food and your favorite color. No one gives a shit about that. Why are you interested in this job? Because I need the money. Yeah. Oh, I never make up bullshit about like, oh, I'm really interested that Stripe has all the monies. Like, I don't give a fucking shit. I like, if people ask me that question, I'm just like, I'm looking for a job in software, competitive job in software. Like, literally never has sucking up to a company or interviewing for been helpful to interviewing. Like, it's such a like stupid thing to ask. And if somebody's asking that, it's probably a red flag that you probably don't want to work there. But about the vaccine mandates, man, I'd be in favor of vaccine mandates if they could get away with them without backlash from legal backlash. Is there a correct answer for the conflict question? Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, like the things you want to avoid is, or I guess like the things that you want to talk about there is like, resolving it in such a way where you consider trade-offs of both solutions. Like you brought together a group of people to, discuss it so it wasn't just a one-on-one fight about it. You eventually decide on either a compromise or pick one of the solutions and document your decision. And even though it was a conflict and even though you had a disagreement of opinions, like you were still able to work with the individual moving forward. And like those are the kind of stuff that people look for in answering that question. And you also have a flip side of that, which is like you are the mediator in that, which is frequently a question that I ask to managers, which is like, hey, 2 of your reports have strong opinions about how to implement something. How do you navigate this situation such that you still have 2 reports and you still deliver a solution that solves this problem? And the bad manager solution, the bad manager answer to that question, which a lot of managers answer this incorrectly, which is that oh, I pick a solution and then we go with that. Like that is never the right answer from an engineering manager. Like the engineering manager is not there to be. I mean, they may be there for like a tiebreaker, but they should never be like an executive decision maker. They should be there to, elevate their reports and navigate the organizational risks of their team, and not as a mediator or as a decider. They can be a mediator where like they say, okay, well, you two are having this conflict. Let's collect a meeting with the team members and discuss the trade-offs and stuff like that, and like et cetera. But anyway, yeah, that's my thoughts on that. I resolved the conflict by force pushing to their branch. Stupid questions get stupid answers. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Let me push this up so we've actually accomplished something this stream. A couple of questions stuck to. I always hate answering those. Like, yeah, man, I called my coworker a dumbass and we moved on with life. Yeah. Oh. The unfortunate one that I talk about is I had a coworker aggressively gaslight me, and how I navigated that situation, which was something else. That was one of those situations where like, and the fucking crazy thing is like the other dude like didn't get fired despite all of the crazy shit that they did. Oh man, that was just a shitty situation. I think the funniest part about it is like a bunch of my friends now have like memes about this person that like live on to this day. Like I guess you kind of have to understand the story, which I'm not gonna tell the story on stream. But like one of them was like, one of the things he said was, I've managed over 100 incidents of this and blah 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 blah, and like that was his you know respect my authority because I say I have it sort of things. And so we would just like joke about having over 100 of things all the time. But anyway, one of the questions was, what are 3 attributes your friends would say to describe your personality? That's a shitty question. Man. Easy Light, also, welcome back. Good to see you again. That's such a weird question. Also, like, I don't think personality questions really have a place in interviewing. I don't know. Friends? Yeah, right. And you could just be like, my parents are dead. I don't have any siblings. I don't have any friends, so they would say nothing. Hey, what's up, Zero the Space Zero? Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. They're both wrong and they're both idiots, so I just do it myself instead. Yeah. Did you resolve the conflict about gaslighting? Yeah, eventually. We had to have like director level intervention to resolve the. Basically, this guy tried to go nuclear and get my team canceled, and they were like brand fucking new, and they're like, blah blah blah. I worked at Google, blah. I know all this, blah blah blah. And so like, I mean, I just laughed it off because I know better than that. But oh my god, it was a scenario. It was a situation. But yeah, eventually we had this like big meeting with like all the managers, and we basically sat down and we're like, bruh, you can't do this. And and then like his manager forced him to apologize, and like his apology was like, I'm sorry you feel that way. And I was like, this is bullshit, but also I literally don't have to deal with your team ever, so no thanks. I don't accept your apology. Bye. But I will fix the thing that you're grumbling about. But yeah, it was stupid. I've done this wrong so many times, I know how to fix it. Yeah, exactly, right? Most stupid question I got was, try to convince me there are pixies in the forest outside the city. The fuck are these interviewers smoking? That's such a shitty question. There's so many bad questions. Interviewing sucks. It's such a shit show. Director level intervention? Yeah, it was messy. Some people never grow up. Yeah, this was this guy was quite the crybaby. Yeah. He also like brought me into a room and just started screaming at me. Like, who the fuck does that? I'm just laughing the whole time, and it just made him even more mad. I was wondering why Google engineers leave Google if they loved it so much. My ex-Google coworkers always tell us how good work was. Yeah, I don't get that. And then they try and make everything else into Google, and it seems like everything they try and build kind of not that great. They want to reinvent Google everywhere else, and honestly, you know, why? Not everything needs Google. Not everything operates at that scale. Nothing operates at Google scale. Maybe Facebook. But like, go work at Facebook then. So I don't have to deal with you. Hey, what's up, Recursive Chat? Hello. Good to see you again. Another one was, what are 3 negative habits you have? Stupid question too. He wanted to privately install you. Oh, for sure. Yeah, he wanted to go in a meeting room so he could scream and no one else could hear it. Which is fucked up. Like, he initially, like, he walked to my pod and he's like, I need to speak to you. Can you come with me? I was like, just tell me it here. What can you not say here? And he's like, no, I need you to go to a meeting room. And I should have known. I should have been like, oh, he just wants to scream at me. And he doesn't have the balls to do it in front of everyone else who's just gonna be like, what the fuck, man? Like, you know, don't be a dick. But yeah, I guess you can do that behind closed doors. My biggest weaknesses are working too hard and caring too much. Yeah. What's the fucking Papa Roach song? Papa Roach? Oh yeah, Papa Roach. Yep, exactly. in the honorable words of Papa Roach. Cut my life into pizza, yeah. Hey, what's up, BLA? Welcome back. Good to see you. Samuelette, welcome to the stream. Which tool allows you to have the Twitch chat in the terminal? I wrote a chat bot, and that is my bot. Basically, it reads chat through the IRC like protocol that Twitch has and prints it out to the screen. Oh, also, terminology. Also, it supports images. So if you put emotes or have badges or whatever, they will display in the terminal as well. Jenny Pie, hello. Good to see you. And LJMF, good to see you as well. So, the thing that always confuses me, at a glance, I confuse both of your names, and you always seem to show up at about the same time in stream, which is just wild to me. Like, I'm almost like I don't know if you are the same person or not, but my brain strongly associates you two. Wait, they're both you? Okay. All right. No, wait. Are they actually both you? I see. I understand. Samuel, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Wait, you're not? Oh my god, now I'm just confused. We found a glitch in the Matrix. Yeah, it's true. It's Jenny Pie. But yeah, we got images. My biggest weaknesses are the gnomes living under my bed. Oh no. But yeah. Jenny Pie says I'm the real one. I can prove you with my PGP. Oh no. Oh no. Ezekiel says, friend is here. Later to you all. Well, thank you for stopping by. Good to see you. Pretty good proof. I feel like PHP is one of those things that's just like, ugh, I don't want this. All right, you ready? We got a feat cache here. Every single time when we open terminology, we get something with this freak cache. Jenny Price says I have 50k points that I won that one day. Oh yeah, when you were the only one that bet. Show freaked. Yeah. I'm going to sign a message. Oh my goodness. Well, how would I know? Let's see. Jenny Pie created their account September 2020. LJMF created theirs in 2014. Holy shit. So that would make your icons are different enough that like I would believe that they're different people. Wait, when did they follow? Jenny Pie followed in April, and LJMF followed in July. Okay. He can move his desk up and down 4 times. It's true, except I have it rate limited, so I think you can only do it every 10 minutes or something. Marsha says, I was wondering why I wasn't printing out an error, but then I realized I had it in the wrong block, and I was only trying to print an error if something succeeded. Oh no. Oh no. Fighting with the MOTD. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. now, chat. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna merge this pull request, and then I was going to learn about conda. Try and get that working. Pete says, are you building the CI system? Yes, we are working on it at the moment, kind of. Toxic MOTD use, yeah. My desk is... let me get the link. I will make a video about my setup now that it is somewhat more stable, but I have not done that yet. But here's my standing desk. And I have 2 of these, so that's how you know it's good. And I have this 63 here. The thickness of that wood is a little misleading, though. this image is definitely photoshopped. But I don't know, it's fine. Why are you always smiling? That's just my regular expression. Oh, we changed the standing desk. Okay. Let me make sure that that's not gonna hit there. Oh, please no. Shit. Okay, we're good. Oh no! I'm so low down. Anyway, here we go. Alright, I gotta do this thing. Hello? There we go. So now we're standing. Pete says that's cool. There's lots of CI systems out there. Yeah, so pre-commit.ci is built around the pre-commit tool that I created. And the real selling point of it, or the thing that's like, well, one, it's really nice because you're using a developer tool both locally and in CI. So you basically you learn one tool and it just works for both places. But the main reason that I wanted to create it is this auto fixing pull requests thing, where if you like have formatting issues, it'll just fix it for them. So you can go from, it can turn yars from red to green automatically, which is kind of cool. Ginny Pie says, can you make a video about navigating a large code base? So that's kind of a tricky one. What do you mean, I guess? Also, Carmir. Thank you for the follow. Or is it Carm IRL? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Good to have you. Hopefully your day's going well. You need to IoTify your standing desk so we can spend points to change the height and troll you. Yeah. That seems like I mean, I think I can because there are communication ports on it. I never found the manual and I shredded it, so I don't have the actual manual anymore. But yeah, there are ports, so in theory I could do that for whatever reason they chose Ethernet as their. I wonder. Oh God. Do you think they're running like Apache on the desk? Like that would be my first guess as to why it's Ethernet, but we could also probably just reverse engineer it. But yeah. Is this open source or commercial product? It's aimed at open source tools, but the actual project is closed source. But there's a free version for open source. Oh, type racer. All right. Hard mode or not? Hard mode, please. Okay. All right. Oh, I gotta log in. Damn it. Get my password. All right. Of course, I use that same account everywhere. I typed Ace Attila into my password manager, and that did not narrow it down. Oh, good. They finally sent me my email. I don't know why it took them so long to send an email. All right, instant death mode. I'm gonna be so bad at this because I never use this keyboard while standing up. But that's just my excuse for now. So we'll play this until we win. But let me paste this in the chat. You all can join, and we will race the typings. Make sure to click join, otherwise it won't enter you in. And Marsha's still gonna kick my ass, even though it's hard mode. I think especially because it's hard mode, because her accuracy is fucking nuts. All right, here we go. Fuck! I lasted long. Well, we'll do another one. Yeah, you can play against me, Pete's. Just join. Are people gonna finish? Oh my god, you're all gonna finish this time. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Oh, D-Delsp? Did you finish? Nice. Wow, we got some speedies in chat. All right, well, we'll do another one. We play until we win. Well, we play until we succeed, which that was pretty bad. But yeah, no, I'm garbage at typing on the standing desk, because I'm used to my terrible posture. What the fuck? Well, that's just goddamn embarrassing. Yeah. Yep. Jesus Christ, how can you play like this? Yeah, I'm fucking awful. It's terrible. Oh, I think, did we all die this time? Yeah, I know I typoed it wrong. Oh, guessed one. Everyone else screwed up though. This is gonna be a long stream. Yeah, right? Oh, my phone just buzzed. Dick sword? Stick sword. Alright, we'll see how it goes. Oh. Fuck! I knew the song too! There's a clip of me. Oh man. But yeah. Fucking I had it too. Alright. Fuck! Oh my god, this is gonna be really bad. Maybe if I put the desk down a little bit, that'll make it a little bit better. Think that it's higher or lower? I'm not even sure. This is gonna take a while. It's not even like going fast, because like here I slowed down and I was still bad. How do I join the racetrack? Yeah, there's a link. Hey, what's up, B Jonas? Hello, hello. Yeah. Insta death mode's pretty bad. Just typing, chat, yeah. So we're not just chatting, we're just typing. Alright. You're really getting your money's worth on this one. Maybe I should make the instant death ones more expensive. Just to even it out a little bit, because I feel like you get a little bit more out of this one. Although sometimes I get it done in like one, and then... I knew, like, as soon as I had pressed the key, I was like, nope, that's the wrong key. Okay, I got slow. I got very slow next time. I was going slow then, too. That was 57. That's awful. And Marsha, just showing up. Do you keep doing it until you wear down the competition? Yeah, I don't think that's how it works. I think people get better over time. Missed the second to last letter. That's rough. That's rough, buddy. What is that even from? I don't remember what that's from. Standing plus timing goes 12-hour stream. Yeah, right? Oh, semicolons in this. Damn it! I apparently hit both the period and the comma at the same time. This is just so bad. Oh man, I should just drink more. That'll make this work. That'll make this better, right? Every time you lose, you drink. Yeah, I have a bottle of wine. You could do that. Wow, guest one with 52. By God? Does it? It literally says by God. Can you do normal mode? Death mode sucks. I gotta finish at least one. That's how this works. Oh my God. There's no fucking way. This one's so long. Well, this is another L. Period. Okay, I did it. I did it. Okay, that was crazy. Wow. That was a mess. Oh, we missed some following notifications. Scientista Mira and Island Range. Thank you both for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh man. I think that's the sloppiest type racer that has ever happened on the channel. Can't race, control space, autocomplete does not work. Does anyone else experience this issue? Right? Right? I feel like that's the 10k value, and regular type racers should be 7.5k. Regular sauce racers, I would. If it was 1k, that would be all we do all stream, Marsha. It would just be, welcome to the 12-hour type racer stream. I don't know that anyone wants to watch that. Like that doesn't seem like it would be fun. But yeah. Anyway, What was I doing? I don't even remember. Oh, I wanted to look at how to set up conda. Like mini conda is the one that people. Well, there's already one in the pre-commit test suite, right? Oh, Perl. Perl R. And Corsair kind of must just ship with the thing. Deltree C, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I just want a bundle typewriter with you standing. I mean, you can redeem both of them. Nicholas says my boss might appreciate if we did a 12-hour typewriter stream. Wait, why? What? Ornong Live says, so did you actually? What? In response to what? Welcome, welcome. You actually did? What? I'm so confused. I did it! I did it, chat! We did it! What did we do? I don't know, but we did it! Oh, completed one? Yeah. Oh, I broke my keyboard perfectly, yes. We saved the plushies. Yeah. Okay, so I don't want an installer. Yeah, I don't want an installer. How does this work? What's this weird ass syntax? So what kind of garbage ass installation instructions are these? Holy shit. This is just roundabout as hell to find what I'm looking for. I didn't want to download it, I wanted to look at it. What did I just do? What the fuck? Why is it a 64 megabyte shell script? What terrible monstrosity have I stumbled upon? Hmm. So it's probably just like a here starts as a shell script and then as a here doc or something. HP is probably what I want. -B-P. So what could go wrong, right? Unpacking payload. I'm in. Oh boy. There's 69 viewers. Not anymore. Now we only have 66. I feel like I'm behind the curve. Are the split keyboards the thing now? I mean, They're intended to be like ergonomic, I guess. I don't have trouble with ergonomics though, so I don't know. It's just kind of cool. What's the case of conda in this context? Running in a conda or building packages. So the idea is that someone would have a pre-commit tool, such as a code formatter, a linter, or whatever, that is implemented using conda. This is also kind of a way to sidestep package management and use like, I don't know, a C tool instead of a Python tool, because it may be packaged for conda. Like if you wanted to use Clang format, you could use the conda package of Clang format without pre-commit having direct support for auto tools shit. Because if I got better at typing, I'd probably start being more productive. Maybe. After conda, can we get a MATLAB runner? Well, pre-commit doesn't support MATLAB, so not not yet. Although I think you can install MATLAB with conda, so faster typer equals better programmer. Yeah, something like that. Standing Anthony looks so authoritative, it makes me want to make a DNS joke, but I forgot to keep studying it. What? What does the DNS joke have to do with that? What tiling window manager are you using? Yes, I'm using the Anthony window manager. What could go wrong? It messes up your regular Python installs. I'm hoping that it doesn't install anything outside of this conda bin here. Oh, it's tiny. Why did I expect it to be bigger? I guess that's not so bad. Codecaster says, do you full-time stream or do you work for a company? If you do bang job, you will learn that I am a staff software engineer at Stripe, and streaming is currently a hobby. I wish it was my job. It would be cool to just stream all the time. But it doesn't pay the bills at the moment, so sadly, it is not my job. I wish it was. It edits the register on Windows? Oh, what fuckery did it do here then? Well, meant to ask if you lost your job for not having power for a few days. No, it's fine. Oh, I didn't report my PTO yet, though. I did do work while not having power. Because I was, I'm slowly trying to add MyPy typing to our main code base. Because right now I have like almost no confidence when I do refactors that they're successful, because our test coverage is so low and our type coverage is so low that, you know, it's really easy to break stuff. But yeah, so I did a little bit of MyPy stuff while I didn't have internet, because MyPy's entirely offline. I have to go do regedit to get it off the data scientist systems. Oh no. What do you do at Stripe? I work on Python infrastructure, developer tooling kind of stuff. But yeah, okay, so I guess we just add this and see how it works. I have to get rid of my branches. It errored for some reason. Oh. Cyberbenny must have cleaned up their remote. There we go. Probably failed before and I just didn't notice it. Okay. I think that might be the only environment variable we need here. I don't know why I'm coughing so much today. Probably from talking a lot. And something, and then this. Curl island location output temp conda.sh. We need this URL here. Shit. This is 410.3, I think it was. 410.3, pi3 underscore 4.10.3. Okay, curl, and then temp conda.sh dash p opt conda dash b. And clean up the garbage that it sets up. I think that's it. Then I gotta get the checksum. This might be really fucking easy. I gotta write a test. See, conda, pre-commit, Docker, example. Docker? Why did I put Docker in there? Let's made a fucking blog post about this. Interesting. Oh wait, UA. Wait, I know this person. Okay, that makes sense that they wrote a blog post, I guess. Cool. Late. Last sheet. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Interesting that that was an allowed name as well. Looks like the blog post was written during quarantine. Yeah, well, right before quarantine, actually. I don't know that it was during quarantine. This is like this was right when everything was shutting down. Do you still write code, or is your calendar flooded with meetings? I write a good amount of code. I'm on call this week, so I don't do fuck all this week. What kind of Windows theme are you using? I don't know. Colors. No idea. This is what my setup looks like. I like how my Windows mode is default dark and my app mode is default light. That's pretty funny. Wait, I thought you weren't using Windows? Yeah. It's a sneaky facade. um How does this work? Does conda support additional dependencies? Does that would mean it could be used as a local repo and then I wouldn't have to set up so much garbage to make this work? Let's see, languages. And yes, I don't know the answer about my own software. It's kind of funny. Oh, it does. Would you look at that? Okay. So So you're a conda hello world package. FAP. FAP has a hello world. I guess. God, you know it's not aimed at programmers when you have to give screenshots of stuff. XYZ Osus. XYZOS, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. He's a phony? Yeah, it's true. Filtry C says, I thought it was a joke, like when people say outdoor streamers have a green screen. I mean, wait, what do you mean? Some do. I'm sure some fake it, which, like, to each their own. Does anyone here actually use conda? Let's see. The target prefix is the base prefix aborting. The fuck? What is this? How is this supposed to work? Conda env create is what I want, I guess. Conda env create dash pt. We have to make an environment.yaml. Oh, isn't this the song that just loops over and over and over? Yeah. This playlist on YouTube is broken. I type out environment. The meat data. Oops, didn't actually mean to change the size there. I attempt to ban conda, but unfortunately, yes. Conda create dash n thing. Python equals something. Oh, and DDoS also caught my. The fuck is this installing? Why is it taking so? This cannot be empty, as otherwise no environment will be created. We're using OpenSSL here as it's available on all systems and will most likely be always installed anyway. Why is it taking so long? Holy shit. Can you tell if that's part of the music or if someone is running around upstairs? We're using Conda because we're running on a Windows sandbox and Azure and a bunch of packages we don't install without a working C++ compiler, and there's no way to get that to work on the given sandbox. I see. So you're relying on someone else pre-building it for you. Makes sense. Sot Lucas, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Why did it take so long to make like a teeny tiny 10 megabyte thing? Like that took way too long. What is repo data.json? Where does this file come from? Is it gonna be as slow the next time I run this? And create. Yes, the answer is yes. It is always going to be this slow. Oh, it wasn't quite as slow that time. It must be caching something somewhere. But where? Is it caching it in this directory? Is that the problem? Might not work. Well, we'll write a test and see what happens. What if my stuff has been packaged for conda? I know somebody has set up something. Future F strings. Oh, is Pi upgrade on there? Oh, why they would? Guess so. Oh wait, this is in like, okay, it's in Conda Forge. Who's packaged this? And holy shit, why has it been downloaded so much? That's nutty. This is like more than the PyPI downloads. Oh, maybe not. Holy shit. When did this thing get so fucking popular? This is not the website that I wanted. This is the one that I wanted. This will show me like all-time downloads, I think. Yeah, goddamn. And like the that's nuts. What? 3 million downloads of pre-commit in the last month. That's nutty. I guess it makes this number look small. But it's still kind of crazy. The version adoption is a little bit strange. It's like somebody is pinned to 2.12.1, and by somebody, a lot of people. Interesting. And the 2.14 release didn't gobble up all the 2.13 people. I wonder how many people are still running the 0 versions. Oh, I gotta do them separately. 0 dot star, 1 dot star. Oh no, there's still people using the 0 version. Oh no. Oh no. 1,000 downloads last week. It's nutty. The 0 version hasn't been released in 4 or 5 years. I guess it's stable and it still works, so whatever works. The 1.x version gets used a lot because of Python 2. Weird. Anyway, looks like we can install this from Conda Forge. How does this work? Oh, I think I can just do -C. Get init dot. Language conda types Python. Additional dependencies. -c conda forge pi upgrade. Any other fields are missing? Type language name entry. That'll get upgraded. Let's see if this works. Taking a while. Doing something. Also, I guess you can tell that I've done a lot of pre-commit given how quickly I typed out that configuration. Oh, weird. It adds the conda forge channel by default. Huh. I guess that's fine. Popular enough that basically everyone uses it. Yeah, that works. Okay, so we can run a test given that. Okay. Node, Go, Rust, Argo, Swift. Should change this. Conda. Wait. Should say. Oh, it does say repos. Okay. Okay. And then def test. Basically copy and paste this, right? Test can run on the hook. Write a Python file. Okay. Oh, it should pass. I guess we need to make it pass. Okay. And have an unterminated string something or another somewhere. Shit. I still need to make my Princey however thing work. Boa Morte, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Okay, so how do we make sure this works first, I guess? Let's let's make it fail, I guess. Yeah, we'll do that first. Can run conda tools. It's my own kind of janky test runner. I should maybe switch it for PyTest at some point, but works well enough. Test can run conda tools. Oh, this should be the full tag. Okay. Now we need to build this, which means I need to have enough disk space, which means we're gonna blow away this conda stuff here and get rid of as many pre-commit environments as possible. Why do I have a flake hell cache here and a physics cache here? And Rubocop? And the Freak cache. Cuckoo? Tip. What? Python entry points? Why? Why? A lot of weird stuff in here. Matplotlib? What? Okay. Just freeing up enough disk space that we can build this. Alright, so now we start the long build. This is going to take a while. While that's going, I am going to fill up my water, so I will be right back, and I will see you in a bit. Alright, we're back. I've got water. I'm actually going to put my desk down because my feet seals are not feeling so great. But yeah, it is currently still building this image. I think I saw that it pulled down that it pulled down the previous image, so I need to actually, yeah, we need to delete this before we run out of space. Because that's big old 3 gigs right there. That would quickly run us out of space. Just make standing desk a 1 hour timer. I guess we could do that. But I don't know, even an hour is kind of a lot. Like, when did it get redeemed? It got redeemed 48 minutes ago. I guess, if I had my standing mat, I would probably have, lasted a little longer. But yeah. You could have done 12 more minutes? Yeah, probably. Did I want to? No. But I could have. I very much could have. Okay. Let's see, how much disk space do we have left? Hey, nice. Oh, we have tons of space left. This should be easy. Where did I get all that space from? Weird. I don't know. I don't know. Must have freed up enough from something or another. Just can't really think what it could have been. This has a long way to go, though. Unfortunately, it's just at the Python parts. Got a bunch more to do. Oh my god, this person that sent me an email. Everything is in all caps. Such a fucking boomer email. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. But yeah, how are you doing today, chat? How's life? Have you done anything cool lately? How's work? Tabs versus spaces, go. Do you want to buy this car? Yeah, I mean, it's basically that. Also, it is a personally written email because they said at the end, sorry for the delay, because they took like 2 hours to send me a fucking email. But like, subject important urgent content high. Yeah. Wait, is LJMF still here? Yeah. Oh man, Ginny Pie. I still don't know. You might be the same person. I guess what we could do, let's see. Okay, so those are the times that Jenny Pie showed up. LJMF. Okay. All right, so there have been days where LJMF has not shown up. Or has shown up and Jenny Pie did not. But on these 2 days, I guess that's just the last 2 days. Okay, maybe I'm extrapolating a bit much from 2 days of data. Sincerely, silly car sales. Oh, that's the funny part is their signature is normal case. But the link that they sent and yeah, the link that they sent and their typed out messages in all caps, which I find really yeah. Oh, we got a YouTube comment. We can look at a YouTube comment from one of the people, one of the frequent viewers of the Dick Sword. Deprecated since 2.3 and not removed. Yeah. And they're I still use it. They're talking about the make temp function here. This one, which is an unsafe version of make temp. But yeah, I don't think this will actually ever be removed, unfortunately. Because if you go to GitHub and you search make temp file name startup pi, pretty sure, yeah, we're getting 260,000 results. And probably in some like fairly popular packages as well. Like H5Py is a big library. Oh, this is they wrote their own function. Maybe there's just false positives, but like this is definitely wrong. That's definitely wrong. SciPy? Oh man, really? I feel like, well, it's data science, so all bets are off. All bets are off. But this is why we can't trust Anthony with unsupervised learning. Yeah. This can be only solved with Sklern. What is this gist? Did you sign a message for me, LJMF? Okay, I believe you. I'm not smart enough to do GPG though. PGP, GPT, whatever. Jenny Pie says, "Never mind, you're better looking. I concede. You can have my identity." Wait, is this LSF's? Oh, that's a nice website. Oh, it has your PGP also. Nice. I like how Jenny Pie was like, "Never mind. Here's my social security number." I hope that's not actually your social security number, but it's pretty funny. What? Oh, that's easy to fix. We were supposed to run this, but we're gonna comment out this. Rebuild again. It's just boobs 69. Oh, okay, I see it now. Also, it's the wrong number of digits to be a social security number. Should have noticed. Yay for Dev! Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. I think we fooled Anthony. Yeah. I mean, I believe that you're different people. It was just, I think it was just me being goofy. Okay, so we hope that this works now. There's a chance that it does not, but we're hoping. Oh, I should make sure this doesn't run out of disk space as well. Oh, the number's going down, 9.5. Although, I think if it doubled the image size, I think I would still be fine. There we go. Okay. Podmain. That's not what I wanted. Okay, cool. We have test full. 3 gigs and 1.7 gigs. It seems right. Crow asks, is it mechanical? The keyboard? This is the same keyboard that I've always had. Yes, these are Cherry MX Reds. Which I don't really like reds, but I was not clever enough to ask for switch types that I would actually prefer when they sent it to me, so I get what I get. Can't really look a gift horse in the mouth. Okay, so bin test. Oh boy, we're off to a great start. What? Hello? Oh, duh. I need to do dash podman. I was like, what the fuck? This definitely works. Split keyword and have doubled sales, yeah. Someone came and broke it during the robbery, yeah. Okay. What expected? Yeah. That. It's gonna rerun the Python stuff again, but that's all right. No module named pre-commit. Ugh. Right. Because if we look in opt conda bin, we have all of these tools in here. And we don't want those to be on the path. We just want conda to be on the path. Okay, so let's adjust our Docker file a bit. And then Victor opt conda bin and opt conda install bin conda. Basically, I'm installing it into a subdirectory and then symlinking the conda binary into this binder. Hopefully work. Oh, hopefully. We'll see. DL says, got down to only 67 passwords left to change. Ooh, nice. I need to cycle my passwords at some point. I haven't done it in like a year. Yeah. I also need to update my two-factor stuff. Basically, I do a sweep where I go through everything, and if they support Authy codes, I change from SMS to Authy. But I haven't done that in a while, and I don't know what services have added that since last time I did it. But there was a point recently where I was locked out of my phone, and I couldn't log into stuff, which is really obnoxious. But yeah, that's just the way things go, I guess. Okay, so let's run the test again. Bin test. We'll of course run this flake8 thing again. Oh boy. What the fuck? Oh no. Current user does not have write permissions to a required path. I was trying to write to the home directory. Somehow. I thought home had been set up differently. Is there a way to tell conda to write somewhere else that's not there? Change.conda directory. I don't think this is right. I don't think this is what I want. Yeah, I don't want that. Does anyone know? I have to change the emfter? What does that mean? The thing is, this is equivalent to the home directory that I was using. I think this is just, it found home as the empty string and tried to write to the current working directory. I looked into getting a YubiKey, but decided not to, probably because I'm bad at security. Yeah, the thing about YubiKeys is I feel like I would lose them, and that would fuck me more than than any of the other approaches. Like, at least with Authy, I have backups. I have to change the after like the example. Which thing? This thing? Is this what I have to do? Shez says, got the Python command line, work for the puzzle, now to try to figure out how to fix / write test. Nice. Nice. Maybe to opt/conda, but that's not going to be writable either. I basically need it to point at temp.conda. I guess we can look at our miniconda open source. And try and find where that .conda directory comes from. chmod 777. No, we're not doing that. That is absolutely not the right answer. And it'll be read-only mounted, so it's not going to be able to, even if it was trip 7s, it still can't write to it. Yeah, I guess here. This makes it look like root prefix. This makes it look like it just does the home directory, which is practical TRTL. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. What is join even? How does it figure out which ones to use? If on Windows. Oh, this is mockable context. Emsters. Wait, what is this join function? Is this not os.path join? Because I don't see how this ever succeeds. Oh, it does expand down here. Okay. Got it. Yeah, I can't 777. That isn't gonna work. Because of the way the conda environment is mounted read-only. And it doesn't try and write into there, as far as I can tell. So that's not a solution. I can't do that. I basically need the conda install to be read-only, and then have it write to a home directory that's somewhere else. Which I thought... Oh, we did that for cargo. Oh, this isn't gonna work for Rust. This needs to be like temp / something. Oh yeah, right here. This is what we do for cargo. So I basically need a way to do that for conda, unfortunately. And choose where my conda environment is stored. Well, I don't care about the environments. Because I'm using prefix for stuff. Is that different from the environmenters? How does that work? Can you explain what you're doing? I am adding support for a programming language to my CI system. Lord the Machine says, how kind you answer to jokes. Oh, there's envders and packageders? They're separate? Packageders. Oh, is that what I was trying to install into also? Yeah, okay. Alright. Sick. So I can set this somewhere. Can I use somewhere in Etsy? Searching for the conda RC. Okay, we will write it to this file. Alright, let's try that then. You need write access to both since your env will change with a package install. I don't think I do, because the prefix environment that it writes will be written normally. Echo dash E. Oh, I have to do. Packagesters. It's such a weird. I don't even need this. Use list. Like this. Assuming that it's YAML. Temp conda packages. For that. There might be an environment variable. Oh yeah. Sure as shit. That would be even easier. Thank you, thank you. Temp conda packages. Get rid of this. Okay. Try building it. 10-second thinking variable names and the result packagesters. Yeah. I just don't like that. Wait, there's packagesters also? Or were you telling me that? Oh, I think you told me that earlier, but you actually typoed it also as well, which is funny. Packagesters. What a stupid name. There's also envders. Which, like, I think, you know, at the end of the day, it is still correct to say that, but it's also annoying. Will all of the hooks be using a dash P? Yes. Yep. Yeah, pre-commit. Pre-commit always runs conda env with dash P. So the other part shouldn't matter. Hopefully. See when we actually run it. We'll see when we actually run it. Of course it wouldn't work the first time. Why would it work the first time? There's no fun in that. Alright, please. Fingers crossed, right? Come on. I feel like I blew up by now. So maybe it's actually working. Knock on wood. Please. Go, little computer, go! You can do it! You can run across the parp! This may take a few minutes. Yeah, it's not exactly lying. Eddie Pardai, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Octavius, good to see you again. Go, little computer, go! Yeah. I don't know what it's doing right now. Probably conda shit. 51 seconds. Let's see how long this takes. If it takes more than... How long is the timeout on this? Man, I hope it's... I don't know if it's gonna fit in the timeout. It's the other problem. I hate bumping this timeout over and over. Ribs. No. Okay, it failed correctly. It failed correctly. That's good. I wanted to make sure that it was actually running first. So it did work. Oh, this timeout's huge. Okay, we're fine. We good. Actually, get rid of this. And we can just print hello world. And now we can run the tests. Failed successfully, indeed. Who made the pre-commit logo? A designer at Yelp made the pre-commit logo. I don't remember. I think their name is Stefan. But yeah. Also, Joe Haga, how you doing? Hello. Oh, the bank today is wrong. Set today, adding other updates today for pre-commit.ci and adding conda support to the pre-commit.ci runner image. Yeah. Lord of the Machine says, is split keyboard really effective? Is there a specific reason you're using it? I'm basically just using it because it's cool and because Kinesis sent it to me. It is meant to be ergonomic. I have a little FAQ about it, so if you watch my video, I have like a full review and I go into more details. Oh. I guess I do need that thing that I didn't think I needed, but I guess I need it. Okay. But yeah, I don't really have ergonomic problems, so it's mostly just for that. Are both your spacebars programmed in space? Yes, I haven't changed any of the defaults. So it's still all stock standard. Nothing special about it at all. Is the packages directory like a cache of sorts? How does that work? Does anyone actually know? Wait, who was helping me before? Was it Silly Buttons? Silly Buttons. What does the packages do for conda? What's up with that? How does that work? If pre-commit.ci gets over 200 employees, conda will start charging you. Do you think conda charges? Does conda charge GitHub to provide conda installations? I don't think that's how it works. I'm not using conda. My users that are using conda, right? What is there? I should actually read this. I'm not a lawyer. Conda Commercial Edition. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm not doing any of this shit, so. I'm not using it in a commercial capacity. So I think I'm fine. Chess says, I'm so new to writing tests that I'm testing 3.6, 3.7, 3.8, 3.9 in talks. I don't know why. I mean, make it happen. If that's what you want to test, go for it. Although I suspect that your code isn't actually going to change across versions, but we got an email for running a full mirror. Yeah, they would probably notice that. We won't snitch. I mean, if you do, even if somebody snitches, I'll just turn it off because I don't give a fuck about conda. I'm not using conda. My users that'll be mad. And if my users want that, they can, pay a premium and I'll set it up again. Like I don't care. I'm not using conda. I'm doing this for other people, not for myself. I think you're in compliance with the terms of service. I would hope so. I mean, I'm basically like GitHub. I assume GitHub doesn't have to pay a bunch of money to run conda in their CI system. But I've been surprised by that as well. Okay, yeah, we don't actually need to run this anymore because we know this worked. So I can Control C this, and we can make. Well, we found a Actually, we haven't found this. I've seen this bug before, so this is a bug in Podman. From the goodness of your heart, yeah, basically. Okay, so nope, we still want to keep that. We do want to remove that, and we do not want to remove that or that. But we do want to remove those new lines. Oops. Actually, we should reorder these in the order that they appear in the file. Sick. Look. So move Swift to the bottom and then put conda after it. He says, basically I'm doing this because I can. I mean, why would I do anything, right? Paper package installed, PyTunes. I like it. What is this notes file? Oh yeah, this is when I was building the, designing the other stuff. We don't need that. Well, is it useful? X610Z, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I don't need this anymore. Oops. Fuck. That was weird. Add support to run conda hooks in pre-commit.ci. And I'll also want to do some other stuff before I merge this, but I'm going to create the pull request, let it run the tests, and go from there. But yeah, we got shit working today, which is cool. But yeah, that's about time for me to wrap up though. So let me do my little spiel, and then we'll send you off to another channel. My name is Anthony. I upload my previous content to YouTube. That is youtube.com/AnthonyWritesCode, where you can find previous streams as well as educational videos that I try and upload 3 days a week. That's what we're aiming for. I actually need to record another one so that we have a third video this week, because I wasn't able to record on Sunday or Saturday. But anyway, I normally stream on Monday evenings and Saturdays at noon. And I announce my streams in 2 places. One of those is Twitter. Yeah, so basically I announce what I'm going to do, and then I stream. The other is Discord, which you are free to join. Discord, Twitter, YouTube. Wait, why didn't the Discord link work? Oh, it did. Okay, it's just out of order. So yeah, join the Discord, follow on Twitter, subscribe on YouTube, etc., etc. But thank you all for stopping by, and let's go find someone to raid.